in simple terms, the OTE is a retracement. Okay. Now there's loads of other things to factor in terms of like PD arrays, this and that. But in simple terms, it's just a retracement that happens in the New York session. So this is what we are looking for. We are looking for a break in market structure when we are bearish as a daily bias. Then we are essentially just looking for a retracement to a key level, which is the OTE, and then a move down. So essentially this is what the entry would look like on a bearish daily bias day, and our OTE, our fib, would be drawn like this. So these are the key levels that you want to be taking note of. So these are the settings. Copy them, pause the video, or just if you're quick, just copy it like this. But the main entry that ICT says you should enter with is the 0.62 area. This area is the one where your entry should be, because sometimes it just taps it and then plummets down. Okay, sometimes you'll have drawdown, sometimes you'll come all the way there. So if you actually entered here, then your drawdown would be less, plus you'd get a better entry, because not all the time does it go to a 1 to 2. So there are various things. You should backtest that on your own. But if you join the mentorship, and if you just look at this video, to be fair, you just enter off the 6-2. That's what ICT says as well. Enter off the 6-2 and target a 1 to 2, simple. And that's pretty much what you're looking for. 30 is when New York opens to 11 a.m. This is all New York time, by the way, okay? So 8:30 to 11 is when you will be looking for this OTE pattern, and that is when you will be entering your trades. What I've seen is that I want to see an actual break. I want to see this whole structure form at 8:30. So I want to see a break off a swing high at 8:30. So I want to see an already established swing high, right? So basically a high with lower high to the right, lower high to the left. I want to already see that. Then when 8:30 kicks in, I want to see a break of this high, okay? And pretty much that is the, you see the break, and then you'll get an OTE, an optimal trade entry, this fib retracement, and I'll show you examples, so don't worry about that. But essentially that is all you're looking for. What I've seen so far from my testing is that Thursdays probably aren't the best days to trade. Protein shake. Thursdays probably aren't the best day to trade. And also, break of structures after 9 o'clock are more likely to play out. I'll show you the losing one first. So essentially, what I was looking for was, this is 9:05. So 8:30 kicks in right here. We sweep the London highs. So that's another confluence. We sweep the London high. We come up here very impulsive. On the 5-minute, we get a small break of structure right there. Oops. Right there. That's our break in market structure. And we keep coming down, and then we get this second push right there, okay? So we get another break off a swing low. And this is pretty much where I entered. I entered from this swing high to this swing low, because this looked very, very compact in a way. I wanted to see like the most recent leg. This was the most recent leg in my opinion. So my entry was there, and pretty much we got stopped out pretty quickly. So that was a losing trade, and it was on a Thursday. So as I was saying, but the day before on a Wednesday, we had a clean trade. So if I replay price, I again sweep of the London session high. Then we're looking for a break in market structure. And what do we have here? We have like relatively equal lows resting right below there. So then, and obviously buy below the midnight opening price and sell above. So now break of structure, there you go. Strong leg down, break of structure right there. And then all I was looking for is the most recent swing high to the swing low, which is here. That's the OTE area. Entry goes right there, stops right above, and with EU 7 pips works nicely, so I'll keep it there. But if your risk tolerance, if you're your psychology isn't that great, or you want to be more relaxed in the trade, put it up here for like a 10 pip, 12 pip. I went 7 pips because sometimes price just moves quickly and I want to be in and out quick. So this was a trade. And another thing is ICT says always target the previous day's low or high. So we're bearish right now. This was Wednesday. This was Tuesday's low. So you can mark that out right there. The previous day low right there. So you can target that, and it was around a 1 to 2. Aligns with that perfectly as well. So yeah, we get tagged in right there. Go quite deep. So at this point, we were like probably 1 pip away from hitting our stop loss. It's like 90% of our stop loss was done, but just stick to the plan, and eventually, yeah, it kept ranging around. And then eventually we do hit take profit, hit that previous day low as well as a good target, and a 1 to 2 was hit pretty nicely with quite a bit of drawdown. But yeah, Euro USD spreads are pretty good, so I've never got stopped out in a situation like that. But that's an example of the OTE. I'm going to show you some more examples from my actual private Discord group, which you get access to with a membership or if you join the mentorship. So I'll just show you that. So this was that example I just showed you. This is another example. So on a bearish day, we tap into a 1 hour supply zone. Liquidity swept. A previous New York high has been swept as well. This is the liquidity that's been building up also all around there. We get a strong break and then taps in, and then we get a move down like so. So this is pretty much another example. I'll show you one more, and then because it might be a bit unfair on the members who've joined. So yeah, we get that strong move up, tap into a previous 1 hour supply. We sweep this London high on the day I took the trade, and we sweep a previous London high too. So more confluence. Now this is very impulsive, so I've been looking at that maybe to differentiate if it's a high probability or low probability. But from here, what I saw was a strong move down. Okay, a strong displacement leg. We had an order block unmitigated there too. Fair value gap too. Loads of PD arrays basically aligning at the golden zone, the 0.62 or the 0.618, and we tap into it, reacts nicely from it, and that order block stops above there, most recent swing high, and 1 to 2 was hit nicely. So those are the examples from the OTE. This is the only OTE video you should actually watch, in terms of there's nothing more to look at. Literally, this is all it is. Now all that's left for you is just to go backtest. If you can't backtest, go on TradingView, hit the 5-minute chart, and just mark it out whenever you see between 8:30 to 11. Whenever you see that pattern forming, just mark it out, and slowly you will start to see it in the markets. It'll become second nature to you, and you can end up taking those trades after backtesting some data. So that's the OTE video. Hope you got some value out of it. If you have any more questions, book a free call with me down in the description below. Happy trading. Stay safe.